is going on, guys? Damarys here. Welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Jade Empire. So, on the last part, we chose our character, we customized her, we chose her style weapon and all, and we met our sensei, and he was about to tell us about our so-called destiny and the past and the future, if I'm not mistaken. So now we're supposed to go and see Dawnstar and finally get our weapon. But before that, in here there's supposed to be a first quest, and obviously I'm gonna do all the side quests that are available in the game because I like to do that. So let's just open this chest here. And let's approach this altar. On the altar. I can never pronounce that word. A statue of a lion stands behind an altar. It is marked as a training aid designed by a previous master of the school. There is a crystal sphere in the lion's paw. Approach the altar. It's glowing blue. Place the blue figurine. Place the red figurine. And place the yellow figurine.
The obvious path is humble, safe, but pays the wage of a cook, not a champion.
You collect the figurines and step away. And that is just only the first step. The second step, you're supposed to place a coin. If you guys remember, on the last part there was a figurine, if I'm not mistaken. No, not a figurine. It's supposed to be a grave of the old master, and you're supposed to place a coin there. And since we already got a coin here, place a silver coin in the bowl. The coin disappears through a thin slot in the bottom of the bowl. There is an audible clicking sound. The lion image detaches from the gravestone. It appears to have little value. Lion head token. Let's head back to the altar. We'll talk to these guys later, right after we finish this first quest. Exam. Approach again. Place the token. Okay. What makes the color green? I think it's blue and yellow, and then it's orange. We take off the blue, we place the red, and it becomes purple. And we take the yellow, we place the blue.
You see the interconnectedness of all things. Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
And that's the first side quest. It was pretty simple. I usually, on the first gameplay, I actually destroy the altar, which I think it contributes to the way of the closed fist, if I'm not mistaken. So let's talk to Lynn.
I may finally get a chance to see some combat if there are truly bandits coming. I'm sure Master Li will be able to save Kia Min even if she's wounded. But I wonder who will salve her pride, walking along the shore my foot. What do you need from me?
Have you seen Dawnstar?
Why would you ask me? Everyone knows I don't get along with her. She's too moody to talk to. Always looking past you as if there's something more interesting happening behind you. I suppose she'll be at her garden by the school gate. You could look for her there.
Thanks, Lynn.
Stay well. After...
Okay, bye. Let's talk to this dude over here. Oh, again, I can't see over the mic because it's literally covering my face and in front of my laptop right now.
What would bandits want with a sleepy town like Two Rivers? They're in for a surprise if they think the school won't leap to the town's defense. What can I do to help you?
Have you seen Dawn Star?
I don't think so. She's at her garden. I do not know her well, but I see her there often. I'll ask Gao if he's in the mood to speak. I saw him heading that way.
Cool, cool.
Goodbye.
The game is unbelievably loud in my ears right now. And I do apologize, guys, on the last part if you guys hear the sound of my fan. It's my only, I guess you could say, my so-called wind indicator, wind creator in my room, because I don't have an air conditioner and it's super hot in my country right now. It's like 36 to 37 degrees Celsius. Oh, it's crazy.
Bandits coming here. They must not know about the school, or at least about Master Li. He's not a man to stand idly by while people suffer. If they hurt Kia Min badly, Master Li will be angry. I'd hate to be the captain of that ship if Master Li is angry.
I hear bandits have injured Kia Min. She is a favored pupil and holds the record for the challenge I run. I'm sure Master Li will take care of her. What can I... Goodbye.
Okay, let's go find Dawn Star. We finally gonna meet the lovely Dawn Star.
What's the matter, Dawn Star? Are you scared that Master Li might find out?
There is talk of approaching bandits, and you bother me with unsubtle advances. How very like you, Gao. No doubt a tactic learned from your criminal father.
His name is Gao the Greater, and he built a fortune out of some ragged thieves and slave traders. If my charm can't lift your spirit, I'll buy the ground from under you.
Flaunting your father's undeserved wealth does not impress me, Gao. It only serves to push me further away.
If you guys chose the male character, you can actually romance Dawn Star, and she's like the first bachelorette in the game that you can romance. And I've tried using this character before in my gameplay to romance Dawn Star, and it didn't work. It sounds like Dawn Star would like you to leave, Gao.
You step beyond your station. She and I are discussing her future.
Thank you, Gao, but I'll pick my own poison. Now leave, and if you'd be so kind, stay downwind.
I won't forget this, Dawn Star. You show great disrespect. You as well. You will not take all the glory if there is an attack. We are not through.
Oh, he is Gao the Lesser in all respects. I thought Master Li allowed him to stay so that the influence of the father could be countered, but Gao never learns. He acts like he's above Master Li's teachings. Such are the conceits of wealth, I suppose. I appreciate that you arrived when you did.
I don't like seeing you upset.
That is nice to hear. Gao could learn much from you if he wanted to learn anything from anyone.
What did Gao want?
What does Gao the Lesser ever want? He's convinced that he can buy everything, and that includes people. He's a spoiled little man. I'd rather not dwell on him. Let's not increase his influence by talking about him after he's gone. What is it you wish?
You know about the bandits? Sensei Li said to get a weapon from Gujin.
Yes, he said you were coming. He just passed here with Si Pat on his way to help Kia Min. It's strange that simple bandits would launch such a raid. Master Li was concerned that this would interrupt your training. His respect for your potential is just so absolute. Has he told you any more about your future?
No, I have a bad feeling, Dawnstar.
I don't like your bad feelings. They always end up being right. Remember the grass fire? Half of the field's gone in a day, and you knew it would happen.
I don't remember. I'm sure it was nothing.
You said you felt the lightning coming, but not even Master Li knows the weather like that. I trust your instincts. You are full of such promise. I can see into the spiritual, an ability that grants some insight, but it doesn't seem to be useful for anything other than keeping me awake at night. I helped Master Li discover the unrest that shapes your future, but I see only problems, while you are destined to find solutions. I envy you for that.
Please don't put me on a pedestal. I'd rather stand beside my friends.
I'm glad. You have always kept your feet on the ground. What does Master Li say? That you should keep the basics close to heart? Let's go get your weapon from Guzhin's workshop. It shouldn't be too hard to fend off simple bandits. They're foolish to attempt such an attack.
Could I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. I can speak now or during our walk. Master Li suggested that I accompany you, in case you require assistance.
Let's just get to know Dawnstar for a bit. How did you help Sensei Li find out about the Restless Dead?
I don't want to think about it too much. Manipulating chi has not come as naturally to me as it has to you. The things I do are different. I can see spirit shapes and hear the odd whisper. Master Li was surprised, but he has not had time to look into it further. Your training is his primary interest. Hopefully I'll find my skills useful for more than just keeping me up at night. Could we go on to something else?
What do you know about the spirit world?
We are all spiritual creatures. When we die, our spirits are released to find their way to the underworld. The journey eases the transition from life to death. If their time among the living was troubled or painful, spirits sometimes get lost. They can seem almost alive and are often mistaken for living creatures. They usually only appear for a short time. They say what they need to say and then are drawn to the underworld.
What makes them so threatening?
If a person's life was very traumatic, his or her spirit can lose its way for a long time. They can go mad trapped in the world of the living. Maddened spirits change. They lose their connection to the living world and begin to channel darker emotions. They can be very dangerous. I've only seen hints of those. It's been enough. I'm very worried about what may be coming.
What happens to them in the underworld?
I don't know. That's the kind of thing old men sit on mountains to discover. Some say it is a place of judgment. Maybe it's about reincarnation. You'd think we could just ask the spirits themselves, but if we can't really understand our own answers, how can we hope to fathom theirs?
That's all for now.
We should get our weapons as quickly as we can. I am honored that Master Li feels I am worthy of standing beside you.
Yay, follower gain. Let's get this scroll first. You guys can read it if you want to. And this is supposed to be our health kit, I guess. It restores our health and our chi. While this shrine, it restores your focus. And let's head here.
Nice little town you have here. Not a lot of guards, are there? How are your stocks of food?
I don't know you. Why are you asking me all these questions?
This town isn't well guarded. Forget it, let's just start looting. We'll get first crack at the good stuff.
You're right. This isn't worth it.
You just killed my people!
I can't believe they've moved so quickly. We need your weapon. Gujin will be in his shop north of the main stairs.
So that is our official bandit
I'm so
fight.
shocked, I don't know what to say. You have to keep us safe.
Yes, I know. I'm trying.
This building is Gujin's place. As soon as we can, we should see him to arm ourselves.
I can't see. I do remember a few places of the bamboo cast. Like, just a little bit. I might miss them in some few places. Hello. Oh, wait. More XP.
Ojoir Shakir Uksayana. Sawani Karpa.
This is the old tongue, by the way, or they call it Tofan or Tofan or something like that.
Hello, Weapon Master Gujin. Good day to you.
Swoir Ufir Wakwanpa.
Why do you insist on speaking like that, Gujin?
Wotarawir Ifuir Nupayir Nichiki. Ukayir Otonoir Nisun Puno Asir Tsunkut. If you prefer, I don't need to use Thofan. Now, what brings you here?
Bandit scouts are here in Two Rivers. Sensei Lee sent me for a weapon. Oops.
Already? I assume you dealt with them, and the rest are in for quite a surprise when they get here. Well, no time to waste. Dawnstar, I watched you practice with that new blade yesterday, and I must say you take to it naturally. I want you to keep it and use it as your own.
This is a great honor. A good weapon is a true warrior's most treasured possession.
You know, you came here with Master Lee as just a babe. I came not long after, and I've been holding on to a weapon for you ever since. Well, two, actually. But you need to choose which one you'll take. Master Lee wants you to stay focused on your first weapon.
Is there anything special about these weapons?
Anything? Everything. I don't know where your master acquired these, but he has honored me with the care of two legendary weapons. You may arm yourself with either the legendary longsword, Fortune's favorite, or the famed staff, Golden Star.
My ultimate favorite. Fortune's favorite. Golden Star is basically it's like a long stick, which is super slow when I tried it on my previous gameplays before I hated it so much. So, Fortune's favorite it is.
They say this blade was created in the forge of Smiling Fortune, blacksmith to the gods. Crafted for his son, this blade eventually found its way into the hands of men. How your master found it, I cannot say, but this ancient longsword is yours, if you wish it.
I will take Fortune's favorite.
Your weapon is well deserved, and you'll need it with these bandits so close. If you decide you truly don't like it, however, you can come see me after the bandits are dealt with.
Is there anything else?
One more thing you need to know. These weapons strike with deadly precision, but to wield them safely, you must focus with each strike. Master Lee has been training you so that you'd be ready for this kind of weapon, and the drain won't be crippling, but you will get tired over time.
I should go see the townsfolk now.
That you should. Those people will be looking to you for leadership until Master Lee gets back. I know you'll do well.
Senior student. Oh, excuse me, Weapon Master. I did not mean to interrupt.
Calm down, student. What has you so flustered?
The bandits. They've already been sighted down by the beach, and they're making their way toward the town.
How far have they come?
They're making their way toward the town now. The few men in the militia weren't able to stop them.
Run back to the school and warn everyone else. I'll deal with these thugs.
I will run to the school and seal the gates. Make your way to the beach and teach these bandits a lesson. I know you can.
You've done well, lad. Go back to the school now. Your friends have some new weapons they're dying to try out, I'm sure.
Yay! And voila! The dude is gone. Out in the wind.
Leaping Tiger! Heavenly Wave! Longsword!
I need healing.
You can't touch me!
Hold your back!
We have to help.
I knew someone from the school would help. No one else could. Please, my boy Nijo is trying to fight them down on the beach, but we need someone skilled.
As you guys
I
can
can
see
hear
just
fighting
now.
to the east. We have to push these bandits back off the beach.
Thanks for interrupting, Dawnstar. But before that, we need to go here first.
Thank the
Hello.
heavens you came down here. They're
You are supposed to save the villagers, by the way. And I can show you why later. But for now, let's head to the beach. Beach, head to the beach, heading to the beach.
Yet another village with no purpose. I will replenish our supplies and continue my search elsewhere. You will all, of course, have to die.
Heavenly Wave! Heavenly Wave! Leaping Tiger!
That was close.
Leaping Tiger!
Your skills are more than this tiny village warrants. But I also see something strange, an oddity. You could be an anomaly or a sign of who I seek. A further test is needed. These mercenaries are not the only threat I command. Let us see you contend with this.
I need healing.
Impressive. Clearly, I have been too dismissive in my search. This village will be torn asunder. Whatever you are hiding, I will have it. I have seen enough of your skills. You will die now, so I am not troubled later.
You! Well fought, my student, but I cannot risk you against a foe like this yet.
So blatant. We never thought to look in so humble a place. We expected an army. Your strategy, as always, is impeccable.
Your search is over, assassin, but no one will hear of your success.
It would seem that my past is catching up to me, and you are destined to be swept along. You have faced your first spirit opponents far sooner than I intended. Dawnstar can explain the nature of such creatures. I must go and make sure everything is in place. I thought I had more time, but perhaps you are ready.
Why did you step in? I could have fought him.
You would have fought, and you would have died. You are not ready, but you soon will be. There is no choice left to us. I will explain at the school. You have done well, but more than this awaits you. See to your fellow villagers and students, and return to me at the school. We have a great deal to discuss.
Hooray! And now we just leveled up, and this is where we can actually spend our points into our abilities. And as always, I always make our focus more than the others, and we can click done, and we can even increase our weapons here. Damage increase, chi damage, and speed increase. Okay, Fortune's favorite. Damage increase, focus cost, speed increase, and focus cost reduction one more time. Then back. And then I'm gonna increase this heavenly wave. And that's it. Hooray!
We fought well against those bandits, but I had no idea Master Li could command that kind of power. He destroyed that ship so easily. This is so confusing. Master Li said I could explain the nature of spirits, but these were different. That sorcerer forced them to appear like wild dogs let loose. So many spirits seem lost, as if the way to their rest is blocked. I didn't think they were dangerous, but those on the beach, I sensed madness. Time drove them mad. You disrupted them by defeating them in combat. They will not reform for a long time. I hope there is peace in that, but I don't know. So much is worrying me.
Do you want to talk about the attack?
I was worried enough when we were expecting bandits. Now it seems there are dangers we don't even know about. Master Li called that sorcerer an assassin. Assassins don't attack at random. They have very specific prey. I don't want anything to happen to this home. I've never belonged anywhere else.
Where did you live before you came to the school?
Would it be strange of me to say I don't know? I have very little memory of my home before coming here, even though I was 3 years old when I arrived. I remember moving around a lot, never staying anywhere for long, and for some reason, the robes of that sorcerer looked familiar to me. I don't know why. I'm sure it's nothing, just the memories of childhood playing tricks. With glimpses of the spirit realm invading my thoughts, I could have seen them anywhere.
Why did you move around? How did you come here?
I can't remember specific incidents, but I am used to being shunned. People are not very welcoming of those who appear to not let the dead lay peacefully. Master Li said I was brought to him by a concerned ally who received me from yet another person. That person wanted me safe, but he said he couldn't ensure it himself. Master Li doesn't know who that guardian was or what I needed protection from. He promised to look into it, but he's not had time. Your training has taken precedence. My abilities are just a curiosity. You are the center of attention here. I prefer it this way. I can just be.
It is troubling to not know your past.
Yes, I suppose you know something about that as well. I hope this does not sound odd, but I am glad we share that. Thanks for this talk. The events on the beach worried me, but you always improve my mood. Let's get back to what you need to do.
That's all for now.
Then we should return to Master Li so he can talk to you about this attack.
Hooray! Let's just collect this for now. Talk to this old dude here.
Wanakapir awaf, fantasira surufus isinosaurus usuno. Taui ir koana ir sunir iboki. Nararo na piratirni niktakatashi. Unikasurir kwana no kuni ugnawata ir niknipir.
Goodbye for now.
Tikotro tuaso.
Let's talk to this dude.
I'm so glad you and Master Li arrived when you did. My father ran to the school gate to find students to help. Did he make it?
He's safe. There is no more reason to be concerned.
That is a great relief. We tried our best, but without you and Master Li, we would have died. Thank you. Hopefully Master Li can shed some light on what led to this. A sorcerer in our little village? What is wrong with the world?
Oh, you! You're a friend of Dawnstar, right? I'm looking for her. Dawnstar, there you are. I know I haven't spoken to you in a while. I saw him again last night, and I remembered what you said. I wasn't as afraid.
I'm glad, Mrs. Zhang.
He seemed peaceful, if a bit lost. But I know it's not your fault now. I'm sorry for disturbing you and for what I said before.
Remember Zhang Jin, her son? He drowned last year after the mooring she tied let go. A sad accident. I saw his spirit and told her. She thought I was calling up ghosts. Some spirits return because of trauma, to rectify something that disturbed them in life or death. They are very focused. When the pain is gone, they find rest. At least they are supposed to. Jin's spirit told his mother the accident wasn't her fault. Now he wanders, unconnected to this world and unable to pass to the next. Troubled spirits can be set to rest for a time, but unless the greater problem is corrected, it seems all dead are destined to wander until they go mad. I'm sorry, this has been difficult. I don't want to think about how it affects specific people. I'm still not sure I should have told Mrs. Zhang about her child. I don't know. People just want to be left alone with their grief. I guess blame is easier to understand than chance. Come on, we should go see if the students are all right. Master Li will be waiting.
It's a good thing we have Master Li here.
Don't forget his senior student. They say she's the one who fought many of those bandits.